Looking to grow your Instagram account in 2019 and gain more followers? While some people might tell you the easiest way is to buy followers, likes, and comments, we want to show you how to grow your account to get more real followers and increase engagement. I'm Jessica from techboomers.com, and in this video, I'll be giving you 32 tips broken down into 7 categories to help you grow your Instagram account. Now let's get started. Here are timestamps for the points in the video where each category starts. Feel free to skip ahead to a specific section if you like. These timestamps and a list of all the tips in this video will also be listed in the description box below. The first category we'll be covering are the basic tips, advice that all Instagram users should follow. First of all, don't try to fast-track your Instagram growth by paying for followers or likes. Instagram regularly deactivates fake and bot accounts, so even if your follower count gets a boost initially, it likely won't last. If you follow the tips in this video and stick with it, growth will happen organically. Tip number 2 is to keep active on Instagram. Post regularly and keep up with accounts you follow so your followers can't forget about you. Our next tip is to improve your photography. People will be more likely to want to follow you if you're posting clear, high-quality images. Make sure your photos are well lit and nicely edited. You might also want to consider upgrading to a better quality camera like a DSLR. We'll leave links to a couple of popular ones in the description box below. Going along with that, tip number 4 is to use a consistent editing style. Using the same filters on all of your posts will help your profile to have a cohesive, unified look. Many people find this visually appealing. You can achieve this by selecting the same built-in Instagram filter each time you post, or by using other photo filtering apps like VSCO or a color story. Last in this category is a pro tip for those looking to go the extra mile. Try promoting your Instagram page on your other social media accounts like Facebook and Twitter. You might also want to try using the same username across all the social media networks you use, so people who follow your Twitter might have an easier time finding you on Instagram and vice versa. Let's move on to our next category, post details, taking your posts to the next level. The first tip we have in this category is to stay on topic. We'd recommend choosing just one topic or theme to post about on your account, whether it's food, fashion, tech, nature photos, or whatever else you're into. This will help attract users who are interested in the same things. Going along with that, try to work in trending topics with your regular content. Things like upcoming holidays, national events, and viral media can be worked into your posts to help keep your followers interested. Tip number 8 is all about hashtags. You knew this was coming, right? Hashtags are an important tool that will help your post get seen. You should be adding several hashtags at the bottom of your caption on all of your posts. Find out what hashtags are popular in your area or related to the kinds of photos and videos you post. For example, some popular hashtags for people that post about fashion include hashtag outfit inspo, hashtag outfit of the day, and hashtag fashion photography. You want to use the right hashtags so that people who are interested in the topics you post about can find and follow your account. Another important detail are geotags. Tagging a location on your posts can also help you be seen by more users. Let's say you're at a cafe and you snap a picture of your latte to post on Instagram. Tag the cafe as the location on your post. Then, other users who might be interested in the cafe and checking it out on Instagram to see what it's like will come across your post. Getting your posts seen more is a key to growing your account. Tip number 10 is to try new things with your captions. Try switching between shorter and longer captions and see what tends to get more engagement from your followers. If you notice a strong correlation between increased engagement and caption length, stick with whatever works. Another tip is to try adding what's known as a call to action in your caption. These can include things like telling your followers to check out your website, blog, or YouTube channel, or even something as simple as tagging a friend in the comments. This can simultaneously increase engagement on your posts and drive traffic to your other platforms. To finish off this category, we have 2 pro tips. The first one is to tag other users in your posts. Of course, if you're posting a picture with your friends in it, you can tag them. But what we're mainly talking about here is tagging feature accounts. There are tons of Instagram pages out there that are solely comprised of reposted content from other users. Tagging a compilation or feature account that posts about the same topics as you can help you get reposted and in turn bring more people to your page. Last in this category, try to make your content as shareable as possible. You want your post to be something people tell their friends about or share in their Instagram group chats. Whether you're showing off a cool new product, teaching them something new, or even just making them think about the important things in life, your goal should be to bring something useful or valuable to your followers. Moving on to our next category, when to post. Timing is key to getting seen by more users. Tip number 14 is to post on a consistent schedule. If you post on the same days every week and always post around the same time each day you post, your followers will know when to expect new posts from you. This is also rumored to be favored by the Instagram algorithm. Going along with that, post at the right time. Think about what time of day people are likely to be using Instagram the most. First thing in the morning, maybe on their lunch break at work, or in the evening after work, etc. Based on the time zone you live in, pick a time you think most of your followers might be on the app and post then. Pro tip: for 15 to 30 minutes before you post, try engaging with accounts you follow. Leave some likes and comments beforehand, sort of as a warm-up before posting your own content. When those users check their notifications and see your name, they might be inclined to check out your page and they'll see your new post. Our next category of tips is profile optimization. Showcase your awesomeness. The first tip in this category is to change your profile picture. Make sure the image you choose as your profile image is enticing, making people want to check out your page, as well as being something that you think represents yourself and your Instagram page well. Making your profile picture go along with your editing theme is also a great idea. Tip number 18 is to optimize your Instagram bio. Add information about yourself and your page, but only the stuff you think is the most important. Feel free to add a link to your website, blog, or YouTube channel if you have one. This is a great spot for a little self-promotion. You can also include 1 or 2 hashtags that go along with the theme of your account to help other users discover you. Next, we'd recommend tidying up your following and followers lists. Unfollow users who are outside of your niche or whose content you don't really love, and remove inactive users from your followers list. You only want to be associated with people who would enjoy and engage with your content. Last in this category, tip number 20 is another pro tip. Make sure your feed is consistent. Maybe you alternate between posting different types of images each time you post. For example, maybe every third photo is black and white. Try to keep your feed always looking consistent. If you want, you can even make a second fake account to help you plan out your posts and see what will look good together on your profile. 4 categories down, 3 more to go. Our next category of tips is growing your circle, interacting with other users. One of the best ways to make your followers keep coming back to your page is to reply to comments on your posts. When someone takes the time to write you a nice comment, we think it's only fair to write one back. People you reply to will also be more likely to come back to your posts in the future and comment again. Going along with that, make sure you're interacting with the right people. Find other users who post about the same topics as you by exploring hashtags. Follow their pages and comment on their posts, and they might be inclined to return the favor. In addition, don't bother wasting your time with negative people or trolls. Just delete the negative comments, block anyone who's bothering you, and move along. Tip number 23 is another pro tip. Try to build relationships with other users you connect with. Show some love to the accounts that consistently engage with your posts. Maybe send a nice DM their way. Don't just ask people to share or engage with your posts and leave it at that. Instagram is an awesome platform, and it gives users the opportunity to make friends with people with similar interests. These people can help you grow your account. You might also want to try looking up accounts you follow on other social media networks and following them there as well. That's it for this category. Next up, at your disposal, use all the features Instagram has to offer. A great way to interact with your followers on a more personal level is to use Instagram Stories. Share what you're up to, give sneak peeks at new content you might be working on, or let your followers in on what's going on in your life. This can help your followers get to know you better and build more of a connection to you. Tip number 25 builds off of that, with using the interactive stickers available for stories. Use these to share polls, ask your followers questions, or allow them to ask you questions, have your followers rate your outfit, a product, etc. with emoji sliders, and more. These allow you to quickly get feedback from your followers. Another thing that's rumored to help out with the Instagram algorithm is posting more videos. If you regularly only post photos, try posting a video once in a while. This could potentially help you rank higher in your followers' feeds and get your account more visibility. Pro tip: try using Instagram Live. This is one of the best ways to connect with your followers because they can leave comments and you can answer in real time. You might want to live stream when you're at an event or just have a casual chat with your followers. Live streams also show up at the front of the Stories bar at the top of the Instagram homepage, so while you're live streaming, your profile icon will be visible front and center. Our final category of tips is all pro tips. Here are 5 more pro tips for businesses, bloggers, and influencers. Tip number 28. Switch to a business account. This will give you access to Instagram analytics. This way, you can see how many people view each of your posts, what percentage of those people were following you, where people are seeing your posts the most, how many users have shared or saved your post, and more. Going along with that, make sure you listen to your analytics. See what posts do the best, take note of that, and keep doing what your followers engage with the most. Check out your profile's insights to learn more about your audience, their ages, where they're from, and more. See how many of your followers are on Instagram at different times each day on average. This will help you determine when is the best time to post. Try posting 10 to 15 minutes before the time the highest average number of followers are online, so that when they log on, they'll see your new post. Tip 31 is to partner with other creators. Once you've built good relationships with other Instagram users, consider the possibility of featuring each other's posts on your pages. This can help both of you gain visibility from each other's followers. Our last tip is a little complicated, but try your best to make sense of Instagram's algorithm. Instagram decides for users what posts they should see first. Be sure to encourage engagement from your followers, as posts with more comments and likes are more likely to be promoted by Instagram. By that same token, try to post consistently and stick to the schedule you set for yourself, as Instagram reportedly favors accounts that share new content on a regular basis. That does it for all 32 of our tips for growing your Instagram account. If you keep these tips in mind, you should be able to gain followers and increase engagement much faster than you would otherwise. All the tips covered in this video are listed in the description box below. We hope this video helps you out. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, we'd love it if you'd hit the thumbs up button below. Check out our other Instagram-related tutorials featured here to learn more about specific story sticker features. Head over to techboomers.com for over 100 free courses on all of today's most popular websites and apps.